Hi there, I'm Courtney Barker and welcome back to Inside NRC. We've travelled to Toowoomba today to witness one of the biggest rivalries in Queensland Rugby Union. Queensland Country are hosting Brisbane City here at Clive Berghofer Stadium. We're joined here by Daley, an expert in the field. Can you tell us about the rivalry?
Yeah, obviously it dates back to 1902, so it's steeped in tradition, and the teams themselves play for the Andy Purcell Cup today, which is named after QRU life member Andy Purcell. He was integral in setting up the Toowoomba Rugby Union, and obviously you talk about the rivalry, these guys train and play together all season, and to have them go against each other, it's mate versus mate, and we've seen this today with the physicality that's shown through.
Absolutely, it's been an intense 40 minutes of play, but let's see how the rest of the game played out. After a scrappy start, it was Radiki Samo that was first to score. Brisbane City pressured this country scrum, but Samo cleaned it up at the back before strolling over the line in the 4th minute. It was end-to-end stuff for the next 10 minutes until Carmichael Hunt was able to get on the outside of Red's teammate Chris Faiawai-Sortia before throwing a lovely offload to Alex Gibbon for this try. The next highlight was courtesy of Brisbane City captain Liam Gill. Both teams were putting it to boot, looking for territory, when Gill took this quick line-out throw with a perfect 30-metre gridiron-style overhead pass. Brisbane City closed out the half with this effort after a period of pressure deep in country territory. Lock Ben Hine got this one down. Half-time, 13-8 to Brisbane City. City were first to score after the break. Raw strength saw Samu Karevi draw multiple defenders well over the gain line. He offloaded to Chris Kiridrani, who himself made an incisive run before swinging this one-handed pass to Junior Laloifi out wide. Country didn't take it lying down. They were quickly back down the other end of the field thanks to this Sam Green break. City were able to defuse that threat, but a few minutes later their line was breached. Campbell Bagnay, wearing the unfamiliar 12 jersey, scored this one. The game quickly opened up after that. Liam Gill showed his strength to wrestle for this try in the corner, before Laloifi got his second not long afterwards. Country were hot on the attack, but Laloifi pounced as the ball spilled out of the ruck before running 95 metres to score. Country had shone at scrum time all afternoon, and it was the platform that gave Jack Cornelison this try toward the end of the match. The final scoring play went to City though, as Karevi gifted this one to Kiridrani out wide. That gave City a bonus point for scoring 3 more tries than Country and took the final score to 44-24 in City's favour. That result saw Brisbane City retain the Andy Purcell Cup for the 2nd year running. In the other matches of the round, 2014 minor premiers, Melbourne Rising defeated North Harbour Rays 45-40 in Sydney. The University of Canberra Vikings put the Greater Sydney Rams to the sword, 58-26, and the Sydney Stars showcased their class by polishing off 2014 grand finalists Perth Spirit, 45-24 in Sydney. Looking to the ladder after round 3, Brisbane City have picked up just where they left off in 2014, locking up top spot for a 2nd week in a row, sitting on 14 points. Hot on the heels are the Sydney Stars on 13 points and the Canberra Vikings on 10. Holding down the middle of the pack are the Rising, Rays and New South Wales Country Eagles. Queensland Country's tough run against top-tier teams has left them with a hill to climb as they sit near the bottom alongside the Greater Sydney Rams and the Perth Spirit. Looking at round 4's fixtures, Brisbane City have a short turnaround. They head back to Ballymore to defend their undefeated status against the North Harbour Rays at 7:30 on Thursday. Brisbane City will also be defending the Horan Little Shield for the first time. Saturday arvo will see Queensland Country take on the Greater Sydney Rams in Sydney at 3 o'clock. New South Wales Country take on the Sydney Stars in Tamworth at the same time, while the Canberra Vikings and Perth Spirit will conclude round 4 at the University of WA. A Queensland Rugby Union initiative, the Ballymore Kid, started this season, where one player from Queensland Country or Brisbane City will be contracted to play for the St George Queensland Reds. Now Ben, this is an awesome opportunity for one of the players.
Yeah, it definitely has extra incentive for the boys playing in the teams. each Brisbane City game or Queensland Country game carries extra significance for each player, and it's not just for the young blokes coming through, it's also for the old dogs wanting to have another crack at a professional rugby career. And we've seen some great candidates already this season. I can't wait to see who puts their hand up moving forward.
The country scrum has been a weapon all season, and prop Hayden Hershimaki had another ripper game against City. City lock Ben Hine got stuck into everything, with a meat pie for his efforts late in the first half. Starting his third match in a row, country winger Tom Pincus got involved from the wing with a number of telling plays. And befitting the physicality of the Toowoomba clash, it's another forward in the spotlight for City, and it's Luke Beecham with an impressive showing in City colours. Well, that's it for this week's Inside NRC. Brisbane City have just gone inside. They get to take home the Andy Purcell Cup. Lots of celebrations here in Toowoomba. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next week on Inside NRC.